guys. I will answer the questions that I got in that Instagram question sticker that I put up. Okay, so let's get right to it. First question, or it was more like a request, was showing close-ups or details of my work. And I'm not going to do that because I'm not sure how that works over video. But what I could suggest as an alternative is if you just go to my regular feed Instagram posts and you like do the pinch zoom thing, you can get a pretty good view that way, especially if the image that I uploaded was a scanned image. Those are usually pretty good. Also, there are some occasions during progress shots where I post pictures of close-ups of the drawings. Um, Otherwise, also there, I would also, you could also go to my website, and if you click on the different images, there will be a close-up view, a bigger view of the image with a watermark. Um, if I was showing anywhere, I would tell you to go look at the drawings in person, but I'm currently not showing in a gallery or anything, so that's what I can suggest. The the next question is, where did I learn to draw? I wouldn't say that I learned to draw in one specific place or during one specific period of time, because I've been drawing in some capacity since for a very long time. I don't remember when I started or anything. Um, But whether I did it occasionally as a child or when I worked in a call center and I was doing it between calls or just like doing it at home because I wanted to or whatever, um, I've just always been drawing, and skills come from doing something consistently. So I did do some artistic study. I studied in Panama at the Ganexa University of Art. That's where I got my undergraduate, and I got a master's degree at the New York Academy of Art here in the United States. Um, and I guess the New York Academy is where I kind of learned the most, the fastest, I guess, just because it was like 2 years of super concentrated practice and information input. So that's helpful if you can do it a lot. Um, but yeah, I don't really think of having learned to draw in one place. Okay, next question. How to differentiate texture when tone and value are the same? I think the way to differentiate in that case is with the texture itself. The texture itself then provides the differentiation between whatever is happening on the surface of your drawing. Also, I would say to pay attention and be observant of your reference. If you're using a reference, your reference is contains all the information that you need to make your drawing work. Um, so, if, for example, you have these two surfaces on your reference that look very allegedly similar in tone and value, or the same according to your eyes in tone and value, and the texture is the difference between them, then pay attention to the texture, but also pay attention to the tone and value, because tone and value are not simplistic. Um, they're not simplistic. They're very versatile, and they provide a lot of information. Um, Even when a surface is flat, like if you're drawing a cube or something, there's still information on there that is worth paying attention to, and it's up to you to figure out why it's working on the reference. Um, because if it's working on the reference, then it's up to you, the artist, to make it work on your drawing, or figure out how to imitate it to make it work on your drawing. Um, so other than the texture itself, I would say just pay extra attention to whatever it is that's making it work in the reference, so that you can emulate it in your drawing. Yeah, that sounds right. And the last question is how to sell work that is not commissioned. This question is, I have deliberately left it for last because it's I liked the question the most. Um, Commissioned work is guaranteed sold work, basically. Um, and I guess the work that one makes just because you wanted to draw something is like, all right, now what do I do with this? Which is it's the challenge, I guess. But if you, as an individual who also purchases things, thinks like, how do I buy things? For example, um, like what drives me to buy something? And for me, the first thing is it's probably to know whether the object is available for sale or not. So I think the most important step, or the biggest step, is to just say that the work is for sale. So whether you're putting that in your bio on Instagram or in all of your captions for your feed posts and reels or TikTok or whatever social media you're using, just say the work is for sale. And for my personal taste, in terms, not just in terms of like what the information that I like to provide when I'm providing that information, but also when I'm curious about something, when I'm interested in purchasing something, it's also what I prefer, like the straightforwardness of just saying how much it is, um, whether it is effectively available for sale or not, how much it is, payment methods, shipping included or not, whatever it is. So, and really the point is to make it as easy as possible for whomever might be interested to take action on their interest. Um, so I think that is what I would suggest. Different people do this in different ways. They, besides writing things in the caption, they also write in their Instagram bio. They also say all work is available for sale. DM for inquiries. Um, for example, they do that, and sometimes they write something of the sort in their captions. They're like available DM for inquiries, or available email, and then they put their email there. I mean, I have mixed feelings about putting your email in caption for spam reasons, but also because I don't know, it just seems impractical to put your email in your caption because you can't copy paste. You cannot, their links are not enabled in captions, and you can't copy paste from captions either. So, but whatever, that's not what I do. So whatever, other people do whatever the hell works for them. But yeah, I mean, each person can try different things in terms of a method that that will work for them. You find a method to do something through experimentation. Um, I prefer to be as straightforward as possible, as straightforward and clear as possible. I like to write how much the work is, obviously whether it's available for sale, the payment methods that I accept, um, whether the price of shipping is included, if worldwide shipping is available, and if it is, if it's more money, and yeah, payment methods. So that's what I personally like to do, because that's what I like to know when I see other people's work. I don't personally care for people acting like all mysterious and they're like, yeah, especially when somebody takes the first step of asking them how much the work is because they didn't disclose the information in their caption. They leave a comment and they're like, hey, how much is this? And then the artist is like, DMs. I mean, I don't know why we do that. In terms of just like humanity, or why do we have this weird attitude about money? I don't understand. But I also don't understand that behavior of um, it, taking the information to the DMs, because I also think it's useful that if somebody asks you in a comment that way and you answer, then that information is obviously not just for that person. Other people are going to see it. But I don't really understand. Whatever. I don't understand how that works. My personal, to each their own. Everyone can do whatever they want. I'm not anyone's boss or anything. Um, but yeah, I just don't understand the methodology of having somebody ask you in comments and then you direct them to DMs, and in other occasions they get to the DMs and then you're like, talk to me on WhatsApp. Um, that makes no sense to me, but whatever. Anyway, that's my opinion on the subject, and these are the answers to the questions. Let me know if you have other questions.